Where's my phone? There it is. I lost my phone. Oh no, I didn't. I seem to have found it. Oh yes, I did. Have I gone live? Am I here? Am I there? Am I everywhere? I seem to be here. I'll give myself a little thumbs up. How is everybody? Is anybody here tonight? Ooh yeah. Refresh the page. Shalom, greasy of all the PCs, all the greasies, and all the PCs that I've ever seen. You are the greasiest of all the PCists. How the funk I did say funk, man. I did not say the standard F word. Evening, evening, evening. How are we all? How are we all? How are we all? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I'm just finishing setting up. We're all looking good to go. Right. So, not really much news today, so we might as well just crack on with painting. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing. So, let me move that out of the way. Extra greasy. I like it. I like it. I likes it. I likes it a lot. So, standard house rules. Anyone who gives a membership becomes a member or does a £5 or more super chat. Ads get turned off. You also get put down in the magical book. The magical book of raffle tickets. And by doing that, you get put forward to win dun, 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 da, 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 da. That thing. But hope everyone's doing well. We've got Grease Piece here. We've got Karen here. Hope everyone's doing very well. Slave Cam? No, I don't like it. But yeah, so far then, we have got a grand sum. Not a grand son, but a grand sum of 122 names in this so far. So the idea is, once you become a member, you get put down in that. And then once we hit 2,000 subs, this thing, that thing right there, that thing, that's what you win. All good. Glad it's the weekend. Me as well, but I'm working. Should be my weekend off, but I did a swap. So I swapped with a guy so we could go playing golf, and then he's working my weekend in August, so I can have like 11 days off. So tonight, what I thought I would do is start painting this big boy. This big boy. So I've got to do his armor. I've got to stick that back down. I've got to do his armor, so I'm going to take his arms off. He's got an arm off. And hopefully do a lot. The goal tonight is to try and get his armor done and get what else am I trying to do? Just trying to get the arm off. His arm won't come off. It's stuck. It's around here somewhere. There we go. So yeah, I want to try and get his armor done and the metals done. I know I do fancy a game as well. I fancy learning a game. So I've been putting together like a Necron army. I've been putting together a Custodian army, an Imperial Knight army, Dark Angel army. So I want to play them all. But I did something rather silly today. Dank was happy. Did something silly. Spend too much money. Well, when I saw them Chaos Knights and I saw the Warriors, and I'm like, when the Marauders came out last year, so I popped into my local and they had the old knights, and I'm like, no. I'll wait for the new ones. But yeah, 20 bad boys in there. And they're kind of how I wanted to paint Vikings, because they all look like Vikings. If you look at the, I don't know if you can see, but they. Hang on, let me take the cellophane off. They kind of look like Vikings. MX, how are we? MX, how are we? Oh, been working me butt off him. There you go. So they kind of look very. I'll even show. Actually, I'll switch it to this camera. Yeah, and these are only the Marauders. These are only the Marauders, because you've still got the proper warriors. All right, let's switch camera. There you go. So they look quite cool. That's a bad camera. Did I put that on? Me autofocus. I didn't, but I did now. Don't want that. There we go. You're good, but you can't find one of your shoulder pads for your dread. Oh, God. There you go. Let me turn that out of the way. So they look pretty cool. They're like how I'd imagine a Viking army would be. So that's how I'm going to kind of do them. I'm going to do like tattoos on the face. Or I'm going to attempt to do it anyway. I'm going to do it like a Viking warband. So I'm going to have Ragnar in there and Floki and all the rest of them. I might try and do an Ivor the Boneless. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try and do an Ivor the Boneless. Yeah. They're all... Yeah. They are all different, yeah. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that when I feel like it, because my plan for that is to go slow. I'm not going to go fast and go balls deep and completely do everything. I'm going to go nice and gentle. Floki, Uber, Ragnar. Yeah, Sigurd. Yeah. I'm going to go from all. Bjorn, yeah. Yeah, but they're all going to be like my, my sergeants or champions and lords and stuff like that. That's the plan. Someone's already probably doing it, but I'm going to do it too. Right, where the hell is this other brush? I'm going to get the dry brushes out, because I will need dry brushes. I need me mixers. Need me little mixers. So tonight we are probably going to stream until about 11:15, because then I've got to go and pick Chaos up. Because she finished a little bit early, and I got to go and pick the knobhead up. She finished early the other day when Lizzie went to school, and none of her people who can pick her up are in today, so I've got to go and fucking do it. Doing Ivor from Assassin's Creed. Oh, yeah, send me a picture, I'll do it. Your 3D stuff from Crusader. Good. I know there was an error on mine, but it's the Royal Mail's bloody fault. Royal Mail's fault. I know Nigel got his t-shirt, so I'm hoping Skeleton gets his stuff. The only things I've got to post out is I've got the Raptors to post out for Crusader and Slaith stuff. But I don't know with Slaith, because he says his post box is broken. I don't want to send it till I know it's fixed. Right, so the plan will be on this. We're going to do all of the greens, and then we'll start on all the silvers. There you go. Box looked like it was used as a football, thankfully nothing wrong. Fucking hell. Fucking Royal Mail for you. Fucking Royal Mail. I'll be sorting your £30 voucher out, and I'm ordering. A few people in work want me to order some t-shirts. So I'm kind of waiting for them to get back to me and pay, and then I'm going to do a big order. So there might be a slight delay on t-shirts for a couple of days while I'm waiting for people in work to decide what they want to do. Right, let us get started and let's talk. Questions, fire them away. Send in the questions. You're in no rush. Nice one, mate. Appreciate it. Skint this month as well. I just spent like over £1,000 on my daughter going on a fucking school holiday. It's 800 quid for the holiday. She's had like 200 odd quid's worth of spends this, that, and the other. And I'm like, so I'm a bit skint. He says drinking a Mackey's, but I never paid for that. Right, so we have my my mix, Lamy and medium at Nuln Oil. So the plan will be we'll find all the darker areas and work our way out. And that's basically what we're going to do tonight. So I'm going to open up the lobby for people to dive in. If anyone new wants to dive in who hasn't chatted before, please do. So here we go. If anyone wants music, just If anyone wants music, just say. So I've glued this together as well. I don't like when it opens. I just find it's more painting than I want to do. So I don't bother. Nuln medium, I'm going to call it. This is a Nulnian medium. Probably with this thing, it'll take about 3 coats, I imagine. But I'm going to get under all of this. I don't mind some of the edges not being done, because I'm going to be highlighting them anyway.
Evening.
Ah, hello there. How are we?
Sorry, my headset was being weird there for a second.
That's fine. We didn't hear the other thing that you normally say, so it was all right.
I've turned it off.
You turn that off now. Yeah, mulm or medium. I like that. Get the mulm out. Right, is that oh, good. It's not broken. Good. Good. They've still move. I like it. Is everyone looking forward to having a nice weekend? I'll be stuck in work, so think about me while I'm in work. You patented it here on stream. Courtesy of !GPP. Whack it in chat now. Danky dank dank. Dank, you've just missed the reveal. I mean, you've already seen it, but you've just missed the reveal. Dankosaurus Rex. Dankosaurus Rex. There you go. Go with a meta, for fuck's sake. I'm not meta, I'm just better than you.
Meta chaser.
Yeah, I'm just better than you as well.
Never played the game, probably wouldn't be hard. I really want to know where that shoulder pad's gone.
Was it the one off the one from the box, is it, or one that you...
Yeah, it's, you know, the one that just sits. I have one shoulder pad. I'm trying to find the other one so I can super glue the big Crusader sent me onto it.
Oh, yeah. One of these, because I've got one of them on mine.
Yeah, just the Black Templars one. It's just I can't find the bit that super loose now. So
this Redempt is a little bit wider because he's got extra things. Yeah, for me, less is more for me. I like to just do little bits to make them stand out. But no, I can understand, like, it's just pretty much candles, isn't it? Candles, candles, candle in the wind, bit of Elton John, off you go.
That's going to rack my head now if I don't find that.
R.I.P. Diana. Too soon, man. Too soon. Less is more sounds like what I say to my ex. Well, what can I say? I mean, she did say 3 inches was a lot. Every man's ears just...
In which context?
Yeah. Three inches hurts. I'm so happy. Wider doesn't mean small. So what's everyone up to then? Anyone having a drink as it's Friday? I know I'm not. I'll be going to pick a ladyship up in a couple of minutes. Well, a couple of hours. Only 3 inches, but it smells like a foot. That the Chubby Brown thing, innit? I thought you said you had at least a foot. I said, no, I've got an athlete's foot. With cheese. Yeah, I wasn't going to stream tonight. I was just going to go and chill out and wait for the phone call to say, come get me. But then I saw the message on General by... Who was it who put it up? Hang on, let me turn streamer mode off. Nova Blitz.
Nova Blitz.
Yeah, we put the streamer back on because every time someone puts a message, it goes da-da-ding, da-da-ding, da-da-ding.
I just have mine turned off.
I saw it in streamer
All
mode.
time.
Streamer mode. Where are you? Can't find it. Hang on a minute. It's bugging me now. Where are you? Where are you? Let's be having you. Can't find it. Okay. Where's streamer mode? You should have a separate section called streamer mode.
They probably changed it again 7 million times.
Won't surprise me. Oh, you drove past me. Drove past my neck of the woods. Nice. Oh, well, fuck it. Can't find it. If it starts dinging, then it starts dinging. Right. Yeah, it's starting to get warm again, innit? It's starting to get warm. Grease P sent me something pretty good from Mikey Hellstorm on doing a wet palette for the Red Hot Heat with ice cubes and tinfoil, and it was pretty fucking cool. So that may be happening depending on if I can get something to put the ice cube tray into so it doesn't go everywhere. Licking the windows. I'm outside. Grease pieces here.
Let's make glue gun. There it is.
But yeah, it's a nice little bit of a painting sesh I thought I'd have. Just I don't normally stream Fridays. I normally either let Chaos use the computer or I'll just have a night off. But I thought tonight, fuck it, why not? I was in the mood to paint. It's not too warm outside. I've got a fan on my back. Not a fanny on my back, but a fan. And yeah, why the fuck not? Just doing a spinneroony. Start getting inside. So basically all I'm doing with this is just running the shade over any recessed areas. Anything that's going to be in shadow, stuff like that. Like down at the bottom. And then basically just pull it up a little bit. I know it looks weird when you first start doing it, but it means all the bottom will have a bit of a darker contrast when you're doing all your dry brushing later on. Works well. Hey up, Leo. How we doing? Hiya, Jits. You okay? He got batted away before you could have guessed the flavour. What is the flavour of our windows? Over the grease piece. Tastes like pigeon. Fucking wonderful. Get back just in time for next heat wave, so I can't paint. When are you back, Dank? Tell you what, grease piece. Put that. Well, Dank, message grease piece on Instagram, and he'll send you that video that he sent me, and it's definitely worth doing. You can paint then. The dreads have indeed gained some height with the old boxing ones, but I've seen like Chaplin-ish with a skull rip. Yeah, it'd be nice to. It'd be nice if we got a Chaplin in a Chaplin dread. That'd be very nice. Would be very nice. Librarian dread, Chaplin dread, stuff like that. Don't need to do anything on that bit. That's going to be that colour. That can have a little bit. Yeah, I can't stand him up because he's, as you notice from these legs, he's got a bit of a pose to him. So this is his base that I'm doing. So when he's stood, he's basically stood on the base like that. So when you're looking at it, that's how he's going to be stood. So posed him a little bit. For a change. Something new. Bet your windows taste like the scat. Yeah, pretty much it does, yeah. Monday morning, Dank's back. Ooh. Hey, up Skull Sauce. You okay? Sorry, my voice went then. You okay? How you doing? Oh, shit, the camera's moved. That's better, you can see me again. Too low. I'm sat too low, actually. Let me move this up. Just dox yourself on Insta with him. Gotcha. Right, let's do a little bit on here, moving it that way. Let's do a little bit at the back, moving it that way. But yeah, we need to figure out as well when people are free to work out on like another little meet-up and little drinky poos, little games. Because it was nice, the little meetups that we have. Oh, you're converting Dark Angels into jet bikes. Nice. What are you using? Are you using the scimitar ones from the Horus Heresy? Or are you using... are you putting like bits of repulsor on the bottom and impulsors? Or are you nicked bits from like Eldar or Drukhari? How are you converting that? That sounds really cool, actually. I must know. Jits has a question. He wants to trade his 5 Vanguard vets for your pals Eradicators from the Armageddon box. Fair trade. Only really you can answer that one, because it's how important are the Eradicators to your army.
Happy with it.
Yeah, if you're happy with it, yeah. It's because like it's one squad for another squad, because the Eradicators can only be in a group of 3, and you can have 3 lots of them. The Vanguard vets can be a bit more. And you can have 3 of them, but it's all down to you. If you feel happy, if you feel that you're getting a good deal, do it. If you feel like you're not, don't do it. Me personally, I think it's not too bad. Eradicators are good models. I've got a feeling the Vanguard vets are going to be coming out in multi-part anyway. I don't think the Eradicators will. I've got a feeling they'll be like just always push fit. Found it. I haven't looked further, but the ends off battle makes a hefty Chaplin dread. Nice. Put it on the Leo. Put it on the general if you're in the Discord. If not, put !Discord in chat. Come and join and have a little look. We'll have a little look, sorry. Right, I think we're pretty much there with the shadings. That's going to be red anyway, and that's not. Do a little bit around here. Now I'll do the shading around the weaponry. So that's looking good. Just do a bit down here. My eldest texted me before. She goes, I don't want to come home. I'm enjoying myself. And she's on holiday in Spain, so she's back tomorrow. She's on holiday with the school. Then, like 20 minutes later, she's at a water park today. 20 minutes later, she texts me, I'm bored now. We're here for 5 hours. I'm like, fucking hell, make your mind up, girl. Ripsaw, hello. Wow, cheers, all hail Grease Peace for that advice. Did he send you that video, or did he? Definitely worth doing it. So, if you don't know what we're talking about, so Mikey Hellstorm from Hellstorm Gaming put a little short out on how to make a wet palette for when it's really, really hot. Because, like, these wet palettes dry out dead quick. They too have sanding seams. So, what he done, and it was someone that told him how to do it, is get a block of ice cubes, leave it in the tray, wrap it in foil, aluminium or tin foil, whatever you want to call it, wrap it in another one so that there's a gap between the two, and then that will last for a few hours in the because it'll condense and start freezing again, and that lasts a lot longer, and you can use the top of the tin foil as a it was a wet palette, which I thought, ooh, not a bad idea. So we might try that. The only reservations I've got doing it is I'm surrounded by a lot of electrical equipment, so I'm kind of like, do I really want to risk that? I don't think so. So yeah, that might not be something I'll do. Ah, Slaith the Space Marine. Brother Marine is here. How are you, Slaith? Brother! Thanks having a go at me.
When is Dank not having a go at you?
That's true. Dank always has a go at me. Have you noticed that?
I have.
Yeah. Dank's 100-yard hero. Like, he'll have a go at me online, right, because I'm nowhere near him. But the minute I get within 3 feet, he shits himself because he's that small. I still can't reach him at 3 feet. I've got to bend down to get him. But yeah, fucking, he's definitely a 100-yard hero.
Yeah.
Your Danky Pops.
I still can't find it.
He can run away
Back
from
in shoulder pad.
I mean, that's true. You can run away from me. You still can't find it.
Yeah, I still can't find it. I'm going to.
You'll find it. You'll get it. You'll find it. Right. So that's Dreddy McDread body done. Will he stand up? Will he fall? He'll fall. There you go. I knew he would. So there's the dread done. We're now moving on to these bits. Now I've got a feeling that is starting to come off yet. I'll have to glue that back down. So try putting like just for a change, like bending that round and putting that on his arm. Which I thought would look good. But what's everyone up to tonight? Anything excited? Sorry, I got a bit of fucking wind then. Warhammer commentator, hello. Welcome in. Finish the dread. Now work on the Naught. I will. I'm working on the Naughties. I'm working on the 2 arms. Because if you'll notice, he's got an arm off. I'll leave that bit for a minute. Move on to this guy. Now this guy's quite nice because he's got a lion. He's got a lion on his face. No, he's not. He's got a lion on his shoulder. Why he's got it on his face, I'll never know. So yeah, following Slaith's recommendation a while back, and someone, I think it was Wilson, commenting on it the other day. And I've got a bit of time off coming up in August, so I am going to try and do a 12-hour for the first time ever. I was going to save it till I got to 2,000 subs, but I've got a bit of time off, so why the hell not? I'm going to try and do a 12-hour stream, because that's the longest stream you can do on YouTube, is in like one hit, is a 12-hour one. And the goal will try and be to get 1,000 people coming and going. That will be the goal, because normally I get an average between like 150 and 450 in a 2 to 3 hour stream. Currently, anyway, it did die off a little bit like a couple of months back, but it came back. So the goal will be to try and see if we can hit 1,000 within that sort of time frame. You cut your finger from a shard from a broken glass. That drops on up. Oh, sorry about that, bud. Just deciding whether to try and iron out the paint scheme I want for my Armigers. Finish the last of my box of Inceptors. Nice. Nice. Listen, you have never suggested a 12-hour stream. I have already informed you the maximum 12 hours. My opinion, it's not worth it. Well, fuck it, I'm going to try it. Fuck it, I'm doing it. Can't let chat down. I'll probably start at like... I'll do it on a Saturday, because people will be off work and stuff. I'll probably start at around about 11 in the morning. Or 12, and go all the way around the clock. Just try joining Discord. It says the code is invalid or expired. It shouldn't be. Someone else had that problem the other day. Give me a sec.
That's what I appreciate about you.
Oh, that was so close. I nearly dropped the null oil everywhere. Oh, that was so close. Saved. There you go. Back for a minute. I'm gone for a bit. You get into the old world. What's happening in this timeline? That's true. Java, send me your address. I've got your fucking t-shirt sat right here, ready to be posted, and other bits and bobs as well. The gin and tonic, because I can't make my mind up on continuing with your Fell Blade or start the Shadow Sword. Ooh, interesting choice. Interesting choice. Nearly a rookie mistake, but it's still all there. Yeah, I still need your address, Java, so I can send it out. It's just sat there. I think I got some other bits to send you as well. I can't even fucking remember what they are. Don't know if you can. Fell Blade's fun to put together, but I've never done a Shadow Sword, so... yeah. Yeah. I was that shocked I dropped everything. He's here! It's Jabba! He's here! And that's what, 6 months is that now? Because that's technically a membership, so I've got to turn ads off now. And I've got to put him down. I don't know if you've seen it. Right, so let me turn off monetization. Let me press... that. Oh, you can't quite see. But there is a box over there, the 2,000 subscriber prize. There you go. There is a box set. Crusader's grey. Ah, don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. So I've got to put you down in the book. So Java's got to go in the book to win that Armageddon box set. So Java, I think, is 1, 2, 3. Yes, Java's 1, 2, 3. So yeah, in case you don't know what I'm doing, if I hit 2,000 subscribers, I am giving away that box set. That box set, right there. I bought 2 of them, and you can see it there. That's probably a better one. That's the I've got my other one down there. And the one that I've been putting together, and that one's unopened. Slave Cam, I don't like it. Yeah. So, if you want to hit 2,000 subscribers, anyone between when we started doing this and when we hit 2,000 who gifts a membership, becomes a member, there's a £5 super chat, super sticker, anything like that. That's part of that whatever it is, goes down in the book. And so far, we've got the likes of... We've got Dank, Michael, more Danks. Dank was like first to do it. Wilson, Crusader, Dank, Trucker Gaming Mike, Grease Piece, Skeleton, Dank. And yeah, the list goes on. We've even got Slaith in there, Wilson, Nay, MX. You're all in there. I've wrote you all down. And I've also got to put Java down in the monthly giveaway. So bear me a sec. Got to put Java down 10 times there as well. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, chap, you're right with you. There we go. Right, so what we saying? Tallahassee send me Java's address after he sends it to you. I missed that one. You spilt your Earthshade twice in one sitting, £5. Oh, Jesus. But Crusader, I still can't believe you're grey. That's not fair. That's not right. There's something wrong with that picture. Grease Piece has dropped a full tub of null. Oh, shit. What about the entries for all your mods? Only if you gift memberships. I mean, you can't say you do modelling as a hobby if you haven't spilt a pot. Yeah, that's true. Even got Slaith in there. Now, what's that supposed to mean? I am too a Dark Angels maniac. Nice. So I have a spur Land Raider or a Lad Raider. Interesting. You are a Lad Raider. You got sponsons for the Shadow Sword off of some of the rivets, World War II thing. Nice. I'm good, Java. How you been, mate? It's been a while. It's been a bit of a while. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute, as they say. As the cool kids say. It's been a hot minute. I don't know why I've got that fucking... that thing out. Don't need it out just yet. Right. Let me get back to finishing these. Lights. Yeah, no. I've dropped a few null noise. Basically, the last of what was left in a null noise got mixed with this. I need to make some more of this. 50-50. We're calling it Mulm Medium. Mulm Medium, we're calling it. Which is Lamia Medium, 50-50 with null noil. That's what we're doing. That's what we're calling it. Lad Raider the Jim. Woo, I'm not saying that. They'll be after me. They're coming for me. Why? I mentioned his name. The Antichrist himself. Now then. Who's the Antichrist?
I have found my missing pad.
Where was it? Right in front of you. Right in front of you?
No. It's even stupider than that.
Go on.
It's still in the sprue.
You've been around the world going to weddings. Java, are you going to Valfest because it's in your neck of the woods this year? Are you going? Because Dank's going to do it. You could do it when you get your t-shirt. We could all go in Dark Pack Gaming t-shirts. As a proper... Oh, in case people haven't seen, I have got a new design for Dark Pack Gaming t-shirts as well. So there's going to be a second one available. So if anyone wants one, let me know. I know MX is having 2. Grease Piece is having 1. A few people from work are having them. Wilson is having 1. 20 quid and it's yours. You actually don't know this time. Well, we can at least meet up. You'll be in the area anyway, I'm guessing. So we'll be able to meet up and stuff. I was about to say me and Dank are sharing a room, but we're not. We're not sharing a room. We're at the same hotel. Yeah. Me and Dank, big spoon, little spoon. Anyone want to join in?
Which one's which?
Well, I'm bigger than him, so I'll be little spoon. I mean, I'll be big spoon.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight, you continue the endless defiler trim. Yeah, Chaos is sat there built, and I'm like, do I? Do I not? Do I? Now, I saw something pretty cool the other day, and I need to understand what it is. So someone built and done a Helldrake, and it looked like they put hot glue, not hot glue, PVA glue. So they've done all the paint job they want to do with an airbrush. Then they put PVA glue inside the little recesses. Did all the trim again with an airbrush and then just peeled it all out. I need someone to find out if it's PVA glue or not. So I can't find a video anymore. I've looked. So yes, that was a Freudian slip of the keyboard. No. I'll happily take a little spoon off Dank. What? He pays well. He pays well.
I heard nothing.
I'll do anything for a membership. God knows what I'll do for 10. It's called Liquid Mask. Oh, Crusader, I knew you'd get it. Right, now we're back to the brush of the dryness. And we're going to be using a large brush. It's going to be this one. So we know the score, we know the script. It is 50-50s. No, it's not. It's 25-75 and blah, 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 blah. Yes. So please, everyone, if you can, hit that subscribe button. It helps me massively. And there's two things. There's two potential giveaways. Oh, yeah, there's a third thing I want people to have a little look at. Right, so do me a favour. If you've got Instagram, put !GPP in chat. Go and follow on Instagram, Grease Peace Painting, who you can see in chat. Because once he hits 2,000 followers, he's going to donate a combat patrol to the channel to be given away to you guys. Free of charge. There you go. Once I hit 2,000 subs, we're going to give away that Armageddon box that you can see behind me. Also, if you're on the Discord, do me a favour, go onto the Discord and go to the competition section, the Summer 2026 section, and there's a poll. So 10 people have entered the Summer 2026 painting comp. I need as many people to vote as possible, please. So Grease Peace is amazing. Go and follow him. Obviously, hit my subscribe. There are some other things that you could do for me. We want to get Slaith up to 1,500 subscribers. So put !Slaith in chat as well. And then there's other people who support the channel. So there's !Michael. There's !Angry. And there's !Chaos. So please pop over. Go and hit subscribe on them. Or a follow. You'll be doing the Emperor's work. Go and help him out. Plus you'll win something. Or you may win something. Someone will win something. What I should be saying. Somebody will win something. Right. So, I'm gonna change up my little thing a little bit. I'm gonna go me 25. Yes. Tell Alyssa, because she swore at her mum, no. Go out, please. Close the door, please. In other words, get fucked. Bloody kids. Yeah, swore at her mum, so I took her... youngest girl swore at her mum before. So she needed to be disciplined. So I took her phone, her tablet, and everything off her. And then she made a comment under her breath, thinking I didn't hear her, saying, I'll get it back in 20 minutes. So that was an hour and a half ago. So she hasn't got it back, has she? Little shit. Photos in Discord. Ooh. Oh, you're using a... using a Custody. Using a Custody jet bike. Oh, I likes it. I likes that. Because the Custody jet bike's very similar to Samael's. That's cool, that. I likes that. I likes that a lot. Very nice, Skull. Very nice. I don't remember swearing at my mum. Then again, she has a mean swing here. Funny thing is, Luke can't come to Valfest because he's actually going to a wedding. Right, let's mix this up. So we're going with 25% Warpstone and... Oh, that's too much. 75% Caliban. So we're darkening it, lightening it up, sorry, just a wee bit. Isn't it in Nottingham somewhere that he's going to this wedding? Not on his own, though. Yeah. Is Crunk getting married to his motorcycle? Right. So, what I always do, even though that's bone dry, brand new, as you can see, I like to wet my dry brush, believe it or not. Wet my dry brush. Get a little bit of it off. There you go. It's a little bit wet to the touch, and off we go. Get it coated. Ripsaw, what's Valfest? Should I just Google it? So, one of the guys we know who's a YouTuber as well, who's a lot bigger than all of us, is called Chapter Master Valrat. Now, he's kind of like Marmite. You either love him or you hate him. I'd say most people hate him. But he holds an event once a year called Valfest. And it's basically, you go down, you get pissed, you go the next day, you have a game of 40k or something. He does like an apocalypse game. You go out in the night, you get pissed again, then you go on. That's pretty much the whole take of it. So a few of us are pretty much, well, me, Java, Slaith, Dank, Filthy, a few others when you see him coming into chat. We all met kind of through his channel. Yeah. Classy day, night, all it, yeah. Pretty much, it's a good laugh. So yeah, that he's holding it. I think is it November, and it's in Cardiff. So yeah, that's where we'll all be at that point. There you go. Hell, I'll tell people when I'm going to be going out. So if you get the dates, I'll tell you when we'll be on a night out in Cardiff. So if anyone lives close by, just pop on over, come and say hello. I think the first time I met Dank was at his birthday, actually, on a night out in York. That was the first time I met Dank. Slaith, obviously, I've never met. I've just talked to him a lot online, Discord, stuff like that, because he lives in Canada. Java, I saw at Valfest, but I think we chatted for about a minute or so. Just in passing. Filthy, I know quite well. He's been out for my birthday and whatnot. He's a top bloke. And Dank, what's the point of going to Doctor Who other than filming Doctor Who episodes? That's true. That's true. Maybe to film Torchwood episodes. Defo a swingers party. Well, apparently there is going to be a boulder this time that you throw your keys into. Whatever that means. I mean, someone mentioned it, but I don't get the reference. If someone could help me out on that one. I mean, I don't fancy throwing my car keys into a bowl. One, I don't want to break them because I have a lot of keys on my keys. But two, I don't want anyone robbing my car. So
Bring a car from work.
Oh yeah, I'll be bringing a car from work. Yeah, don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm off in August. I've already spoke to the boss about taking a 7-seater BMW. They're like, "What? You want to borrow a £150,000 car?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, all right. Because the only 7-seater they do is an X7. So yeah, I'll be hoping to borrow that when I'm off, so I can take the kids places. Think you're getting hot nerd. Open the door and it's oh, fucking hell yeah. Yeah, I think you're getting a hot bird and it's Daka. So there's the first coating. As you can see, it's starting to get a little. It's weird because the light, I need to play around with the settings because I can see the shade and my eyes are fucked, but you can't really see it on the camera. So I need someone who knows about cameras and stuff to sit on my Discord with me one night, and I'll go through all my settings and we'll try and make it look good. So if anyone in chat knows about cameras, webcams, stuff like that, and getting the streaming looking nice, let me know and we'll have a date on Discord. Will Daka bring the inflatable girlfriend? That's a good question actually, because no one's ever seen this inflatable girlfriend. The only real girlfriend you've got is when Dak was sticking his head out of Alrak's ass for a minute to see what's going on in the outside world. Are we playing a game yet? No? Alright, back up in the ass. Now, I will say that direct to him, so don't think I'm just slagging him off behind his back, because I get on alright with him, but I will fucking say it to him. Ask Greasepiece, when have you ever known me to keep my fucking mouth shut? I'll just fucking say it. I'm not a perv. I don't know much about cameras. Why would you be a perv knowing about cameras that you're using for streaming? I know what sort of you want to use the cameras for now. You've just sort of like Freudian slipped yourself there, Dank. Setting up cameras in like rooms that shouldn't be in. No, never see. There, Greasepiece. How do I tell people I don't have an inner monologue? It just fucking comes out. So all I'm doing here now is I'm just going over the high raised areas, and I'm trying to create some natural edge highlighting that you don't have to go around and edge highlight yourself. But I want to try and just get, and you'll notice I'm stroking it down rather than going across when it comes to the legs, because I've put a lot of the shade in at the bottom, and then I'm putting the lighter bits at the top just to give it that like natural flow of contrast. Same on this little bit up here. Thanks, OnlyFans. Well, I did consider trying for the SRR, but what's SRR? I'm lost on that one. Maybe we could do only feet. Who's up for only feet? Anyone got nice feet? We'll earn some money that way. Right, so whilst that's doing, I'm going to move over to this one. Dacker's only. You've got hobbit feet. Tricksy forest hobbitses. So same again, start at the top, work your way down, because by the time you get to the bottom, you've lost a lot of the paint, so it continues keeping that darker bit at the bottom. And then switch over, do the same on this. Start at the top, work your way down. And a bit of the fingers as well. Because what you want is, you want it light at the top here. So you want it light at the top there, darker there, then you want the light appearing again on the fingers. Ah, Wilson's here. How are you, Wilson? Wilson! Wilson! You're grey. You're grey. Fucking Crusaders grey. Bryce Wolf, I've just painted the same model last weekend. Nice. Nice, great model. Absolutely stunning model. And I got this off Nate, so Nate must have bought this from like Dragoon Gaming or Archie's Forge or something and didn't want it. So I have a little bit of the lion. There we go. Well, hope you're doing well, Wilson. Can't believe he's grey. What's going on in this world?
Oh, to be fair.
To be fair. To be fair.
To be
Oh,
fair.
oh, oh.
To be fair.
To be
Oh,
fair.
thank you, Grease
To be
Piece.
fair.
Who did you get? You got Rhinestone Cowboy. So Grease Piece is going down 10 times for the giveaway at the end of the month. So if you're new here, we do a giveaway at the last Sunday of every month. We do a race. So first place wins the voucher. So last month it was 50 quid. Month before that was 80 quid. Month before that was 110. So we do some decent sized vouchers. And second place wins that Pack Gaming t-shirt. Now this time around we got a choice of 2. So I have, if anyone's interested in having a look at the new t-shirt, let me know. Because I'm doing a big order, so I can probably get it for like 20 quid or so, plus delivery, or maybe including delivery, depending on how much discount I can get off him. But yeah, if you're interested in one of the new t-shirts, let me know. I'll send you some of the concepts. We were talking about it the other night, actually. I made like a new little symbol for an easier symbol for Dark Pack Gaming. And I've made like a little logo as well and stuff. So I'm going to carry on with the main one. It's just this is for like little shorts and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Right, there we go. We're at now a little bit lighter. I will add a touch more of this in. There we go. Getting paint all over myself. So now, Bryce Wolf, are you in my Discord? If you're not, I'd love to see. Did you do it Dark Angels as well, or did you just do it? Did you do it in other Space Marine colours? But if you're on the Discord, pop it in general. If you're not, put !Discord in chat, and let's have a little look at it. We have a 40k section that you can post your minis in. Don't forget Mondays as well. Mondays is Monday Minis night. So we'll be showing off all the minis on the Mondays. Get all the money shown on the Mindies. No, all the money shown on the Mindies. The fuck have I been smoking? Not been smoking as much as Slatham, I know that much. You're going to have to do an all world. There is one. I'm sure I put an all world section in. Someone asked for it the other day. Oh no, it's Horus Heresy. Good shout. Thank you. Hang on. Old world. There you go. There's an all world section now. Yeah, I'll have to do an Old World section. Well, that's the good thing about Money Minis. You can put in Old World. You can put in Horus Heresy. You can put in AOS. You can put in Lord of the Rings. Put in whatever the fuck you want. And it doesn't even have to be Warhammer. You can put in other games. Put in whatever you want, man. It's a celebration of your amazing painting skills. So get whatever you want in that Monday Minis. Put whatever you want. Have I seen the latest 40k win rate stats for last month? No, mainly because a lot of places weren't fully playing 11th. A lot of places were still doing 10th. So I'm kind of waiting until this month's or July stats to come out. So I'll be waiting a month or maybe, because when did it came out? It came out in June, didn't it? So it was like 2 weeks ago. So they're not all the proper stats yet. So not just yet, Wilson. I'm kind of not relying on the stats just yet. But I will be soon. Right. You see it's starting to get a little bit of a change in the shade. You see a little bit of it. Maybe if I cover it up a bit. Yeah. That's why I need to play around with. Like, I can see it. It's good enough for me. It is actually called Warhammer Fantasy. You're fucking right, actually. Forget about that. Hang on. Edit channel. How's this for you? Oh, I can't do that. There you go. That's better. Yeah, I'd definitely give it a month or two before looking at the stats, because people will start finding the metas. Don't you fucking start, Dank. It's your favourite fucking word. People will start finding the metas, things that they can't find when they're developing the game and stuff, and then that's when the nerfs start coming out. So if you know of anything, don't fucking tell anyone. Because guess what? Soon as you start fucking telling everyone, oh, look at this, I can do this, I can do that now, that's when they nerf the fucking thing. So shut up, everyone. Shut up. Don't tell anyone when you find a good exploit. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell him, Pike. Yeah, I knew that fucking... Me turning streamer mode off. Hang on one sec. Let me find streamer mode. Nice one, Java. Where's fucking streamer mode?
That's what I appreciate
Skull
about
Sorcerer,
you.
thank you very much. Thanks for coming a member, mate. Appreciate that. You put a new image into Weird Collectibles. The final member has arrived today, and you're very happy. Oh, wonderful. Right, let me just put Skull Sorcerer in here. Skull Sorcerer. I'm putting you down 10 times. Now we're halfway to our first amount for the giveaway. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. We're halfway there, and I'm popping it in the book for a chance to win. A chance to win an Armageddon box set. Skull Sorcerer. There you go. You're in. You're in. You're in. But yeah, I need to turn off fucking streamer mode. How do I turn off streamer mode? The only way I can think of doing it is, you'll have to forgive me a second, MX. I'm actually going to close down the stream. Not the stream. Close down the Discord and try it again. So back in a sec. And back up in. Will it bring streamer mode? No, it won't. That was bloody typical. Where is streamer mode? Is it developer mode? Is that what it is now? I don't fucking think so. Ah, balls to it. Carry on. As you were. There we go. Love their lore because they're literally... Oh, yeah, forgot about it. Let's have a look in Weird Collectibles. Oh, wow. That's fucking cool. If anyone wants to know what we're looking at, if you put !Discord in chat, come and join the Discord. And then go on to Weird Collectibles section underneath that It's All About You. Definitely come and have a little some fun in there. If Slay shows up my door with a swarm of pigeons, you have a swarm of pigeons designed to attack or trained to attack Canadians. Slave, what's his address worth, mate? Because you just sent it me. Wonder what I can get out of Slave for this. Don't worry, Jabba. I won't give him in the end anyway. Just try and get free things out of him. 1st of June. Now Chaos is doing really well. Chaos Army are doing well. The only exception is Custodes. Then the Imperial Agents, Tau, Necrons, Tyrann. Yeah, it's all moving around because Tau were doing very, very well. So were Custodes weren't. Now Custodes are. It's just weird. You just give it till the end of July. Give it till the end of July before looking into it too much. Right, there's that one. Let's go back to this one. Right, so now what we're going to do is get rid of some of that paint off there. We're basically now just trying to get a lot of the edges in and the raised bits. So we're not going too in depth. We only literally want some of the raised bits, like the feet, especially that one. The knee pad there. The belly. Redemptor bellies are nearly as big as mine. The back. This bit here. There you go. So you see now you start to get a little bit more definition in it. It's just light, you can't properly tell, but trust me, it's there. It's there. Now this side will be lighter because that side will be darker. That side will be in the sun. Like the top bit there will be, but the bottom bit won't be. Right, now the final piece of the puzzle. Final piece of the puzzle is do our final bit of warpstone with a tiny bit of Caliban using a brush that actually has hers on it and is not just all melted together. Yes. 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 That is the case. It is all stuck together. Oh, shit. Has anybody smashed that subscribe button tonight? Have we gone up? We was on 1291. I would love to be higher than that. Should we have a little look? What's the betting? What do you reckon? Have we gone higher than 1291? Or are we still on 1291? What are we saying? Go on, chat. I won't click on it yet. I'll wait for chat to say. Have a little bet. Also, give you time if you haven't hit that subscribe button to hit it. Oh, excuse me. Right, last little bits. Dak says it's gone higher. Okay, it's open. Right, that looks like it's pretty much done. And one of the things about dry brushing as well, it mats it all up so it's not as shiny. There we go. And then get a last little bit in here. There we go. Right, so that is the armour pretty much done for the green. Now what we need to do is clean your brush, which is sometimes a ball ache, especially when it's so big. Normally with this, you kind of run it under a tap. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I'm running out of tissue. Ooh, which 4-step position? Oh, that's a tough one. I'm not fully au fait because I've not really looked into it properly because I've been working so much. You should be spending 500 hours on one model. Imagine that. Imagine spending 500 hours on one model. Right, let's see if we've had any new subs. We are on. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shit, we've gone up, yeah. 1294. Right, 6 more subs. That's all we need. 6 more. 6 more. We're on 1300. 6 more and we've hit the milestone I want to hit for Sunday. So there's the goal. 6 more. Right. Now we're moving on to do a little bit of gold. No, we're not. Silver. Silver. Now I am going to try something. Something I haven't tried before. Because I was recommended to try this. Apparently this is the best metallic silver you can buy. Now this has come from a few people I know who are really, really good painters. They're commission painters. So, just wanking off a ghost. So I'm going to give it a go. So give it a good shake up because it's Vallejo. But thank you all those who subscribed tonight. I really appreciate it. That's how many hours Golden Deep. They're just better. Even I spent 500 hours on a fucking model. It still looks shite compared to them. So it's all about skill. It's all about skill. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. You're an absolute legend. You're a legend as well. Thank you very much for all the subscriptions. We need to get to 1300. 1300 is the goal. That's what we want to get. Right, with this, I'm actually going to dig out an older brush because there's quite a lot of metal on it, so you don't necessarily need a good brush. So you just go for a basic brush. I mean, it's still a good brush, Rosemary & Co., but pretty much used for mixing and stuff like that. Right, let's start on this. So I'm going to pretty much do all of this in silver. Oh my word, this is going on so fucking well. So smooth. Lead Belch is normally quite a bit of a pain to put on, but this... Oh wow. I'm liking this paint. Big shout out to Path Paints. He's the one who told me about it, and Lance. Epics and stuffs. That's going on so smoothly. Oh, wow. I'm impressed with that. And you don't need a lot of it as well. It's going on really, really well. Can definitely recommend it. Get some of this, everyone. The Vallejo Metallic Silver. There you go. That one. Definitely recommend it. Oh, hang on. I'll be back in a sec. My daughter, who is in Spain, is just ringing me, so I won't be a sec. Sorry about that, everyone. Little bit of my daughter needed some advice about some sunburn that she got, so I had to have a little bit of a chat with her. She's quite fair skinned, so she's obviously not used enough suntan lotion, and she just had she's in a bit of pain because she went to water park, so she's got a bit of sunburn. So I just said, get yourself an ice cold bath, lie in it, and let all the ice water draw the heat out of your sunburn, and you'll find it'll stop hurting quite quick. That's what I always do. If I get a bit of sunburn, I just get an ice cold bath for an hour. The ice cold water draws all the heat out of the sunburn. You don't get any blisters, don't get any peeling. And yeah, I did it when I went on holiday to Portugal, like a golfing holiday with lads, and I got it quite bad. And that's all I did. I just went and lay in the bath for an hour, come back, I was fine. God, that was a long time ago. It was about 8 years ago, that, when I went to golfing holiday. So is anyone painting, building, modelling? What are you up to tonight? Right, I'll do the other little bits in a sec once I can get my eyes on. Ooh. Is everything okay? Can everyone hear me all right? Can everyone hear me okay? Just let me know. Yeah, you can. All right, son. Just it brought a message up on OBS saying there was something wrong. Probably because I turned the mic off. Painting endless metallics on this defiler. Can't wait to finish so I can move on to better bits. Thank you very much. Is it Klaus? Is that how you say it? Klaus Westland? Thank you very much. Jitscanera's fine. Grease piece all good. Nice one. Tonica Zobs put a message up. It is that. Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm a bit rubbish in pronouncing, so I always apologise first just in case I cock it up. And then it's better to, ask for forgiveness than permission. Someone in chat told me that one when he used to sell me a lot of Airsoft stuff. So I'm collecting. Yes. I bought this. I went out and bought this today. And I quite like them. I'm going to do it. We're going to do a full-on Viking style. I know that's what they're going for, but I'm going to do a full-on Viking style Chaos Army. Yeah, I've started one. I'm doing it slow, though. I'm not doing it like the way I fucking did the Horus Heresy. And buy it all in like a month. Buy like 3,000 points in a month. And be like, why have I done that? I haven't got any room when I build it to put it anywhere. Currently looking through the primary missions, doing an Excel for the most common elements. Yeah, nice. Not a bad shout. But yeah, this Vallejo goes on so well. You can see how good it looks just from there. Let's do it to the other side. But yeah, this is my second Redemptor Dread. First one's been done in Deathwing colours. And then this one obviously is going to be in Greenwing. But I need to try and think of a name for it. Because I've got Ronnie, Reggie and Charlie, who are my 3 Dreadnoughts who are all Deathwing. I do have a Ballistus in Greenwing. I've got this. Ballistus I'm thinking of redoing. I'm thinking of stripping and redoing him because I'm not that pleased with it. So I've got to think of some names for these. I'll think about it. You're thinking about collecting Warriors of Chaos yourself. New Chaos stuff looks so nice. Yeah, think about an army as each. Get out your comfort zone. I'm going to wait to see if they refresh the Empire stuff. I think they will definitely do the Empire. I think the Empire will be one of the next ones. Gentlemen, it's been a long day for me. I'm going to head off. Yeah, nice one. Thanks for coming in, Dank. Appreciate it. Yeah, be back. So Sunday we're going to do the preview as usual. And then Monday will be Monday Minis. So make sure you get your Monday Minis ready. I'll probably set it up on Sunday the same. So everyone can put it in a bit early if they wanted to. But cheers, thanks. See you later, mate. King Midas, do you think grilled hot dogs put in the fridge are just laying there thinking, I used to be hot, I was sizzling, everyone wanted me, I'm a cold dog. Good dad joke. I like that. I like that one. But I'd definitely say this Vallejo paint is lovely. Goes on so effortlessly. Does that mean then with them 2 subscribing before we've gone up? Are we nearly at the magical 13? Are we nearly there? Are we nearly there? Oh, we are. We're 3 away. 3 subscribers away from the magical 1300. If that could happen tonight, that would be amazing. So if you've not hit that subscribe button, please do. I would love to see it say 1300. And also, we need to get Grease Piece Painting, GPP, exclamation mark, GPP in chat. We need to get him up to his next threshold, which is it the next one 1400 for you, Grease Piece? Because then when he gets to 2000, he's giving a combat patrol to the channel so we can give it away to you guys. He'll foot the cost of the combat patrol. I'll foot the cost of delivery. I'll post it out wherever you want it to go. There you go. I can't say fairer than that. You could, but you would unsubscribe, yeah. Don't unsubscribe. I don't like unsubscribing. Don't do that. There you go. It's starting to look really cool, that now. So let's move on to the legs. So we're going to do these little bits here. So we'll start with that bit. Cogs. Now what you want to do is just take your time. Because you've just done all your armour. You don't really want to be going over the top of that and having to redo it all. Just take your time. You don't have to go too close to the edges because you could just get a smaller brush that you've got a bit more control over. Just to do them little bits. Right, needs cleaning off. Yeah, 2,000 subscribers is the goal. You love you some green Space Marines. Good. Good, good, good. You may see a lot of them. Things that are going to be doing in the stream very, very soon, or over the next sort of 3 to 6 months, is we're going to be painting some Alpha Legion Horus Heresy. We're going to be painting some Necrons, because last night I was bored just chilling out, and I decided to build the Nightbringer. So he's built. So we've got some Necrons we're going to paint. We've got Chaos that we can paint. I've got a Great Unclean one that I can do. I've got a Mortarion. I can carry on with Magnus. I'm going to redo Shalaxi and Kairos Fate Weaver. I'm going to strip or go over them and redo them. We've got Scarbrand that we can do. We can finish Angron. Got loads of Space Marine stuff. We've got loads of Custody stuff. We've got Imperial Knights we could do. So I've got fucking loads. You probably hit to... I don't know. I don't think so. You can paint me. Alpha Legion look great. Alpha Legion look great. So I wanted just a pure army that I could just sit and have on display, and I decided I was going to do a Horus Heresy one. Mainly because I don't have one. It'll be nice just to have some of them big tanks and just put them on display and make them look nice. So I asked, for fuck's sake. So Chaos Gamer, who you'll see every now and again popping into chat when she's not working, she is very much into Chaos. She's got Black Legion, she's got Word Bearers, she's got not Word Bearers, World Eaters. She better not fucking have Word Bearers. I'll kick her out. She's got World Eaters, she's got Death Guard. She doesn't like Emperor's Children for some reason, so I've got them. She never used to like Thousand Sons, but after she saw them playing a game, she's now warm to them. So she's pretty much got every Chaos faction, including demons. I've got a Be'lakor I could paint as well. So I said to her, what Legion should I do? I don't fancy doing Dark Angels and having 2 Dark Angel armies. I want to do something different. Now, I didn't mind if it was Traitor or Loyalist. And she said Alpha Legion, which at first I'm like, it's going to be such a pain in the ass to paint. Fair enough. And then when I look into it, Alpha Legion's really easy to paint. It is undercoat black, airbrush silver over the top, and then just get a contrast paint, a Warhammer contrast paint over the armour, and that's 99% of it done. Then it's just the leathers, the guns, faces and stuff, and that's it, you're done. Because the contrast will do all the natural shades and highlights. Yeah, so I'm made up. Hello, Alferis. I'm Alferis, yeah. 99% of Thousand Sons are just sand. Yeah, I'd say 100% of them are, yeah. No Chaos no Chaos Gene Stealers. No Chaos Gene Stealers. No Orc Gene Stealers. Yeah, sorry. Not this time. Maybe next time. Right, I might have to, in a minute, put on my readers, because I'm struggling to get at the darker bits. So yeah, my eyesight's very poor. Well, it's not very poor. I can't see a lot of shades. So sometimes I have to have... I wouldn't say specialist glasses, because they cost me about 20 quid off Amazon. But yeah, I have to put magnifiers on with a light so I can see better. And I didn't charge them, so God knows how long they'll last. That's the reason why I don't have them on yet. Fuck. I can fix that in a minute. There we go. Put on the glasses. I will do in a minute. I'll put them on in a minute. I don't like wearing glasses. I had my normal reading glasses on me, like working glasses on today and work, and I didn't like it. It's because I had a bit of eye strain, but So for the last 2 days, I've been wearing my glasses in work when I've been on the PC and stuff like that. And my eyes feel better. They do feel better, I'm not going to lie. In 40k... Sorry, the 40k in Warhammer 40k is for how much money you spend on minis. Abso-fucking-lutely, that is so true. Yeah. Yeah. That's just per year for fucking me at the minute. The amount of fucking money I'm spending on that bloody thing. The good thing is I've now got a massive backlog, so I can pause and I'll still have painting content for about the next 20 years. Till they redo Intercessors again. There you go. I'll have enough content, enough stuff so they redo Intercessors. But I need to finish 2,000 point Black Legion. I need to finish 2,000 point World Eaters. 2,000 point EC. Necron. Custodes. Stuff like that. Because I want to try and do bat reps. I've got somewhere I can do it. That's a shop. And they'll let us do it in like one of the corners. So we could set it all up. I need cameras and stuff like that first as well. But yeah. Slaith wants me spectacles on. I ain't going to set them. Let me just finish this little bit and I'll put them on. He's getting ready to clip it. Right. Glasses time. Now, have we got anywhere near 2,000 points times 10? There I am, struggle with £100 and seven. Sorry, bud. I sell cars for a living, so I earn a decent wage, and yeah, so I'm all right with stuff. At least I'll do bat reps before a different YouTuber. Yeah, you know what? I've actually got I've got 4,000 painted worth of Dark Angels. I reckon I could blast through a 2,000 point Necron army because they're dead easy to paint in. I reckon I could do it in a month if I did it every night on stream, and then I could do a bat rep. But then I'd have to wait probably about 6 months before I do a second one, or they're all going to be Necrons versus Dark Angels. Necron versus Dark Angels. Grease Piece is there as well. Grease Piece can come in and use Blood Angels and possibly a tank regiment of Astra Militarum. But yeah, you know, technically you've done bat reps, have you? You did bat reps. All right, the glasses are going on. There we go. Happy now, Slaith? You happy now? Ah, shit. Yeah, that's when you're not looking, things like that happen. God damn it. Right, back to it. Right. Can you still see? Yeah, cool. Yeah, normally when I got my glasses on as well, I don't get much chance to see chat. Because I can't see chat with the glasses on. I have to kind of look under or over the glasses themselves. Thanks, Slave. You just ruined his model. You can, yeah, I could edit it for battle damage. Yeah, no, you're right. I won't, but you are right. But I definitely recommend this Vallejo Silver. It's beautiful. It goes on so well. And I think, if memory serves me right, it's actually cheaper than Lead Belcher. And it's a dropper bottle, so you don't waste as much. If anyone wants to jump in chat and come and have a natter with us, please do. Not in chat, in lobby. Oh, yeah, it's looking really nice now. You can see the nice contrast between it. That silver does look great. It does, yeah. Hey up, Neo, you okay? When in apartment still, he still has, yeah. Anyways, I have something important. If the Primarch's one female, what female Primarch would you date? Probably a Sister of Silence. Because she wouldn't nag you. What? Did I say that out loud? Right, sorry, I'm just trying to get at these little bits that I can see, but you probably wouldn't see it on camera, so... I'll do a little bit of touching up with some shades later on. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, drinking 3 Monsters today hasn't helped. It's giving me the shakes. I can already see it in my hands. I can see my hands going, hey! Shake, 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 shake your body line. Grease piece, you're going to get some of this silver. Vallejo. Beautiful bit of silver. Beautiful. Goes on so well. You would date Valcoom. Who's Valcoom? Female Sanguinius would be the best option for Valcoom. Not gonna lie, female Horus pre-heresies is also a decent option. Does that mean then I can't choose Sister of Silence? I've got to go Brother of Silence. Is that what that means? Got to do a Brother of Silence. Okay. Yeah, you reckon try the gold as well? Yeah, don't blame you. Slathered at 2 and 11. Sanguinius and Fulgrim pre-heresy would be hot. Vulcan and Magnus I'd be a bit worried about because they're quite tall, so they might be a bit too buku. If anyone knows what that's from. Full Metal Jacket, yeah. Maybe... Isn't it July now? Wasn't the time for this question last month? Yeah. Could have been. Remember on a Dark Tide stream I talked with a dude for 1 hour about what female Primarch would be the best to date? Alright, I'm going to go back to a question Wilson asked a while back. If all of the Primarchs was to have a fight, so I'm just going to take this off a minute. Right. Let's say Trazyn decided to, or Trazyn, however you want to pronounce it, decided to grab all of the Primarchs, all 18, during the Great Crusade, so before the heresy, but there was a dampening field on restricting psychic, so no psychic attacks. They had the armor and the weapons that they're known for having, and it was a one-on-one battle. So there was 18 of them. So they'd have like, I don't know, 4 groups or 3 groups, and then the top one, whatever. Who would contest the final? There's a question for you. So no psychic powers at all. One-on-one. Not a fight to the death, but if you wanted to, you could do. But it's basically just knock out the other opponent. Who would contest the final? That's why I'm saying not kill them. So that's why Vulcan's regeneration won't come into it. So basically, just got to knock them out. Conrad Kurz, he would bum everyone out. The best Primarch to date would be Vaporeon, being part of the Field Egg group, most compatible breed with most mammals. Its ability to be moist all the time. What the fuck? Hold on, if you stretch out, Vulcan really redeemed him and gave him like an OnlyFans star who's regenerated and becomes tight again. Yeah, quite possibly if you killed him. He's perpetual for coming back to life, I don't know actually, because he still has the scars. He still has the scars on him. So yeah. But there you go. So if it was to be, so there's 18 of them, and it's 18, and the way we have whatever we do the competition whittles it way down to 2. Who would contest the final? Check Messenger. I didn't even see that bit. Hang on one sec. Java's sent me something. Let me just check this. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Java. I think I'll watch that one offline. Yeah. Yeah, Slave. I think I won't show that one online either. I won't do that one either. I'm not showing either one of them. Right. What else have we got? 40k. So Crusaders. Oh wow. If anyone wants to check out Crusaders. Oh wow. Dreadnought. Go on the Discord, !Discord, and pop on over to the 40k section. That looks... Oh, sorry, it's MX's, sorry, not... It's MX's, but Crusader sent him all the bits. Have a look at that. That looks fucking epic. Welcome in the 2 new people who've joined the Discord today. Welcome. But yeah, go and have a little look. !Discord in chat. Come and join us. Yeah, Slave sent me the picture. So, Skull Sauce was saying the Lion. So, who would contest the final? So, who would be the 2 to get to the final, do you reckon? Who would contest the best final? Who would contest the best final? Right, is any of this still wet? Or is it all fucking... No. Right, okay. Right, let's try and do a few more bits and bobs. Because I've only got another circa half an hour before I need to end the stream and head on over to pick Chaos up. Because she finished a little bit earlier in the week so we could take our eldest to the airport. So she had to do an extra 3.5 hours today, which I thought was bullshit. See you later, Grease Peace. Nice one, mate. The legend there that is Grease Peace Painting. Do us a favour, everyone. Go over, if you have Instagram, go over, type into chat now, !GPP. Go and give Grease Peace Painting a follow, please. Because we want to try and get him, because he does a lot for the channel. He's my head mod. So he has the capacity, if anyone's fucking around, to silence them and whatnot. He's in charge of like all the mods and stuff. But also as well, he does a lot in terms of donating models, so we can do the giveaways on the last Sunday of the month. So yeah, do me a favour, put !GPP in chat, pop on over, and give him a follow on Instagram, please. So yeah, !GPP. There we go. Right. So, now, I'm going to leave that for a minute, because you can see it's actually looking quite good. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'm going to try and do Operation Salvage the Knee that Slade fucked. There we go. So we're going to try and do a little bit of a rescue operation. We're going to clean our brush. In fact, I'm going to get a different brush. I'm just going to get this. Yeah, that's what Java said anyway. Java said you ballsed it up. So let you know, in your mission deck, Prime Missions, one of the missions for each force disposition has a duplicate card, meaning that you get 2 of the same card. Okay. You having a drink there, Slaith? You seem very giddy. Are you having a little bit of a little drinky poos there today over in Canada land? So what I'm going to do is give it a couple of very thin light coats over the top. Hey up, Sam, you okay? You ruined the knee, you womanly bitch. So all I'm doing is a very thin, light version of Dark Angel Green. I'm just dragging down it. There you go. The knee is repaired. Kind of. There you go. The knee is repaired, everyone. Turns out airbrushing requires practice. Indeed it does. That's why I said get used to base coating first. So base coat, base coat, base coat. Do a loads of base coating so you can get used to it. So what you do is you'd have a look at a piece like that and go, right, I only want to base coat that area. So what I'll do is I'll change my needle setting and I'll just do it to see if it can do it. Now you do know you can go back over it and repair it and whatnot, so it's fine. But that's how I would. That's how I do it. Well, that's how I do it. I even give you the formula for a joke. You realise I make these jokes all the time. I did one last time. I popped into voice chat with you. I know. Fine. You crack on. Right. So, next, I'm going to do a bit of silver on these. You bought a bulk pre-owned box of intercessors for practice, 20 for 25 quid off Facebook. Nice. 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 Very nice. You can insert thing I've said, me slave. You can insert that thing in me slave. Don't clip that. There's a really bad poo smell coming from outside. Someone eating something nasty. That's probably Slaith. I've given him your address. He's probably outside now, having a wank. Right. Brush. What's happening? I gotta keep my eye on the time. 10 o'clock. Right. Okay. Pull a different brush out. So what I'm doing now is just to change it up a little bit. I'm going to do my weapon. And the weapon is going to be done in corn red. Probably put too much corn red there, but who cares? So I always try and do it 50-50 to begin with. 50-50 corn red to water. And do a couple of coats. Because it's so warm and the paint is drying really, really quickly, try and thin your paint out as much as possible so it's not like soaking, like just absolutely just water. Because then you can just do multiple coats, and you can do multiple coats quite quick because it'll dry out. So I'll show you what I mean. Just move that out of the way. Nope, MX is had to run. Slaith is truly a smeghead. That's true. Sounds like a recipe talking about add some water to cornbread. Yeah, yeah. Maybe she didn't like the cornbread either. What film's that from, everyone? But it's been a good stream. I don't normally stream Fridays. It's only because Chaos has had to work, and I've had to be the fucking designated taxi man, that I decided to do it. Glad I did now. Are we anywhere close to 1300? Let's have a look. We were at 1297 earlier. We are now 1298. Ooh, I like it. Thank you very much. Video? Oh, that's 4 days ago. That's why. So, yeah, 2 more subscribers, and we will hit the magical 1300. Then we are trucking our way to 14, and we are chasing down Slaith. Hang on, am I having problems with the stream? Because it's telling me I'm having problems with the stream here. No, is it still alright? Aliens, yes. Illegal aliens. Hey, Vasquez, you ever been confused for a man? Nope. Have you? A glorious day in the Corps. Day in the Corps is like a day on the farm. Can anyone finish that line off? Ah, you ever been mistaken for a man? Sorry, that's it. Hey, Vasquez, you ever been mistaken for a man? No. Have you? I knew that I'd get a reaction out of you, Slaith. That's why I did it. I knew that I'd get a reaction out of you. I thought, you're having your little bit of fun. I'm going to have mine. The goal now is to chase down Slaith. Hey, you've had a big growth spurt. Don't you be fucking saying anything. It was only about a week or two ago you were like, we need to get subs to get you to 1400. Then you've been doing all them Diablo streams, and suddenly you're at 1420 odd. So don't you be talking shit there, lad. Yep. Every meal a banquet. Was it every meal a banquet? Every something a parade. Every paycheck a fortune. I love the Corps. Every formation a parade. Every formation a parade. Every meal a banquet. Every paycheck a fortune. Is there another one? It's not gross, but he's aroused. Should have really, really listened to my own advice and done the silvers first. Should have done the silvers first. This was a bad idea. Getting a bad feeling about this jump. Affirmative. Yep, every formation a parade, yep. Yeah, it gives you an idea what colour scheme I'm going for. So I'll tend to do this bit in silver. I'll do this bit here in red. Probably do that bit in red as well. And then that bit in silver. And then that bit there in green. Maybe red, I haven't decided yet. I'll have to have a look what I've done for my other one. Because my other one is also plasma. Because with the new Dark Angel detachment for Hellblasters and plasma and stuff, it's like, oh, it's very, very nice. It's very nice. Do I ever use white primer? Yes. Mainly for things like demons and characters that I'm either going to try contrasts with or models, I should say, I'm going to try contrast with, or lighter coloured things. So like a lot of the chaos stuff. But yeah, I've got white, I've got gold, I have Xandri dust, I have grey. So they're all the undercoats that I have in the rattle cans. That would be an interesting one, Slaith. That would be, yeah, that would be, I'd watch that one. With intent. Very closely. I would watch that one very closely and just see how long it lasts. I mean, you may have to put a different VPN on so that, you know, maybe find a country where that's kind of acceptable. Put that VPN on then so you can't be booted, but yeah. I mean, I could go and get a red coat and dress up like a red coat or something like that. But yeah, Jits, white primer, I'll do white primer every now and again. I prefer, if I'm going to do a light primer, to do the Wraithbone. I think it just gives a better look to the model, especially if you're doing things like contrast paints. But yeah, I've got white primer downstairs. But I think Korax white, if you do 2 or 3 coats, looks really nice over black. And then you highlight it with a lighter white but not white scar. I use like a white star from Duncan Rhodes. Right, that's that bit done. Thin your paints, absolutely thin your paints. Like I said before, this red is 50% paint and 50% water. I was going to make a joke out of it then, but there wasn't one coming to mind, so I never bothered. But yeah, if you have any questions, please ask. Please ask. Any questions you've got? I mean, if you want to ask Slaith how much has he been smoking today, that's a good question. Or how much has he been drinking? If you want to say to him, drunk stream when, Slaith? Is that going to be tonight? You could ask him that one. So, yeah. But I'm definitely going to do... You rarely drink. But when you do drink, you drink to excess, which is funny. I'm definitely going to do in August, because I've got about 11 days off work. I'm definitely going to do a 12-hour stream. Because I want to see if we can get... Because we've been streaming now an hour and 55, and 207 of you wonderful people have come and gone. Currently 23 of you are here, which is amazing. So what I want to test is, if I do a long stream, can I get to the magical 4 figures? Now, I have had videos that have got 4 figures. I've had videos that have got 6 figures. I had a short once that got over over $250,000. So I want to see if on a live stream if I can hit 4 figures. So I'm gonna try and do it like an extra long live stream. See if it works. We'll probably start about what? Ah, shit. Right. Yeah, I am doing that colour. What am I doing? Yeah, that is that colour. I'll probably start at like midday and go on to midnight and do the 12-hour stream there. I think that's the plan. You misheard that as cunts as a CUNT stream. Yeah, I can't say that out loud. Like before when I was binge drinking and battling depression through Monkey Island. Yeah, fair enough. New to the hobby, for edge highlighting, how much do you thin your paint, if at all, e.g. Warp Stone Glow? Edge, it all depends on what you're trying to achieve and what model it is. So if you're going for a smaller model, you can edge highlight if you wish to, or you can dry brush like I do. Dry brush, I find, gives it a natural edge highlighting and it folds in naturally rather than... See, I'm not a huge fan of edge highlighting everything because... You know, light doesn't naturally highlight that way anyway. So it's just like a cartoony sort of highlighting. But that's just my opinion. Everyone's got their own. Now, I would definitely thin it down 100%. I would try out a few different things to what suits you best. So this paint I'm putting on here that I know is going to be multiple colours. This, as you can see, it's not fully 100%. This is 50-50. Yeah, I almost said it, Sam. You nearly got me. So this is 50-50 paint and water. Now you could go paint and medium. So you got Lahmian medium, which is more of a matte colour, or a matte finish, I should say. Or you've got contrast medium, which is a light, which is more of a like a pearlescent one. But Latin, I would say try 50-50 to begin with, and go from there. You probably find the best one that I use is like 60-40, 66-33, something like that. Edge highlighting does take ages to do. That's why I don't do it. I mean, I've just dry brushed that, and I've already made some natural edge highlighting. You can see it like on the raised bits there, and it's matted it out lovely. So yeah, can't country. I'd take at least 4 hours to do proper edge highlighting. Yeah, I that's one of the other reasons why I don't edge highlight. That's one of the other reasons why I don't do it. I go for natural source lighting, so you can see like the fingers and stuff are lighter. Because I always, when I'm painting a model, I'll get the model like that and decide where the light's coming from. So normally for me, a light comes this way, because then I can light this half of the model. I can light what's ever protruding out, but then this side of the model will make darker. So I try and make it more of a realistic light rather than edge highlight. Don't get me wrong, edge highlighting models, if they're done right, look absolutely gorgeous. I just can't be asked, as Jit says there, I cannot be asked edge highlighting one model for 4 hours. So where I could do 15 minutes of dry brushing and I'd do the same sort of effect. Yeah, Java doesn't like it, yeah. But Java, you put models together with screws and you nail... Yeah. Well, I've seen that. That's true. Right, what time are we on? So I've got 15 more minutes. I have seen pictures of the Zeppelin, yes. So that's going to be in red as well. So rather than wasting me red and letting it dry out, we'll do a thin coat of red on this. But it's good to see you back, Java. Hopefully you're back for a bit. Not travelling across the world, going to weddings. You ever seen the film Wedding Crashers, everyone? Is it Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson? You ever seen that one, yeah? It's based on Java's life. It's based on Java's life. He is the wedding crasher. So, yeah. Vince Vaughn played him. Might have just doxed your real name by saying that, but yeah, Vince Vaughn played him. Panda Wedding was the best. Who hasn't seen it? Yeah, that's true. Who hasn't? So he globetrots all around the world, going to weddings and crashing them, just to get more stories. And very, very soon there will be a Wedding Crashes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 because he's been to that many. I too have trouble dry brushing. It keeps smearing more than brushing off. Yeah, so dry brushing, you want as thin a possible paint as you can get. And the idea with dry brushing is you do multiple coats. And what I'll do, give me a minute, I'll show you what I mean. So if I finish this off, I'll show you what I mean. So you basically, you get a tiny bit of paint on the brush, but you smear it as much around as many bristles as you can. So you try and coat as many bristles as you can, I should say, not smear. Right, so if you get, here we go. So you get this, right? So there's our dry brush. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to dry brush this just to show you. So that's been done in black. Okay, that's just been undercoated in black. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this silver that you can see here and apply a bit of it to the brush. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe some of it off. So it didn't look like there was a lot of silver on there then, did there? But when you do that, there's an absolute ton of it. So I'm going to try and get as much of it off until I get to the desired texture I want, which is that. And I'm going to keep catching brushes on my arm and dropping them all over the floor. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry brush this steel grate. Okay? Well, plasticrete or whatever it is. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to do an action like that. That is all I'm going to do. Just an action with my fingers like that. Dead easy. Boom, boom, boom. Right? And then I'm going to go over. I'm going to do as many sweeps as you want. There you go. Right? Now look at the different textures in that. So you've got little bits that have missed, bits that have hit, and that is it. Oh no, I'm just using that as a, yeah. No, you don't need a brush that big. I mean, that big will do you. That bit'll be fine. That'll be fine. But I'm using this just to show you. So then what I'll do is I'll do the side, and then I'll just go over the edges. Now you see what I mean by it gives a natural edge highlight. So that's now just give us a natural edge highlight all the way around. Because you've just caught the corners like that, dead easy. So what I'll do is, this is also silver. So I'm just going to go over this as well. But very light, because I'm going to do like a little bit of copper over the top of this. This as well, you've got a little bit of silver over here. But you see I'm just doing multiple coats. Multiple brushes over the top. And if you're getting it right, it should sound like this. Because you're letting the brushes do the work, or the bristles do the work, I should say. And there you go. So I'd be happy with that grate just as it is now. That's ready to go. So look at how much texture and shadow and shade and depth has now suddenly appeared in that. I know it says, yo, just finished skimming my ceiling. Your shoulder's foot would have been easy. Would have been on earlier since. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. It's fine. Don't worry at all, mate. I'm probably going to be on for another 10 minutes, maybe 20, and then I'm going to have to dive out because I've been on for 2 hours now, and I've got to go and pick someone up in a little bit. But yeah, the less amount of paint on the brush, the better. Now, if I run that over my hand and just keep doing that, and keep doing that, and keep doing that, just in one area, see how it's building up the silver on my hand? So that's the idea. You just want to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and it will gradually start building it up and building it up and building it up and building it up. So you see how now it looks like I've got silver all over my hand, but it doesn't look like there's any on the paintbrush. And that's it. That is the beauty and the ease of dry brushing. You know what? Cheaper the brush is the better. Cheaper the brush, the better. Try and get yourself some circular ones. I find these circular ones better. And get a few different sizes. So, like, these are Army Painter ones. You get a pack of 3. So, the only thing you've got to do is don't do what I do and let them dry. So if you let them dry, that's kind of fucked now. Yeah, that's kind of goose. So that's probably going to go in the bin unless I stick it in some terps or something like that. But yeah, you don't want to let them dry. Jake was awake from once for some reason last night. Have a nice evening. Yeah, no worries, buddy. I'll yeah, they're not misses. Yeah, the kids and they're not misses. Yeah, we're not together. Just have kids together. Right, have we hit the magical 13? Have we got the... Have we done it? Have we done it? Oh, we still need 2 more. Still need 2 more. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Please do. Because I need 2 more subs to get to the magical 1,300. Right. That's probably going to be it for tonight, apart from... I just want to test something out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some Mechanicus Standard Grey and get a smaller brush, right? And we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to shake that up. Get a tiny dab of it on the brush. Right? We're going to get rid of it all on here, or as much as we can. So we get to a texture we like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do these bits. Just to see what this does. Yeah, flat ones will do. Flat ones. I started with flat ones. The only problem is just don't, whatever you do, just don't let them dry. That's my sin. I've let this one dry. But you can still make it work for you. So you see how you're getting a bit of a contrast between the black and the grey there on that bit? And then you do the same on these bits here. And then you can do these in different colours. Now this is kind of like edge highlighting, but easier. Much easier. So there you go. So you see how now that's getting a little bit of grey to it. You're getting a bit of texture in there. You're getting the silvers working well. You're picking up the different highlights and lowlights and stuff like that. Oh, thanks, Latin. Appreciate it. Any particular colour best for the job? No. Any colour you want. You get to decide what colours you want to paint your models. The thing is, the best advice I'd ever give anyone when it comes to Warhammer is they're your models. You paid for them. You do whatever you want to do with them. Don't let anyone dictate to you what you want to do. So I like painting Dark Angels, but I change my Dark Angels slightly so they're not proper Dark Angel full-on colours. So my Aquila isn't bone as Dark Angels have. My Aquila's white with dark, like Nuln Oil shade. So yeah, you paint your models whatever colour you want to paint your models. You use whatever paint you want. You don't have to stick to the Citadel ones. I mix and match depending on... See, I really like the Citadel paints. I think the Citadel paints are brilliant. But some of the colours are pretty shit. So, like White Scar, I think is absolutely rubbish. So instead of White Scar, this is a bit more expensive, but I use White Star from Two Thin Coats. Normally, I'm a big fan of Leadbelcher, but someone I know who is a he's a thingy painter, he's a commission painter. He said try that because it is absolutely the best metallic silver that you can possibly get. So that's why I got this one. And that's what we've started doing with that, and it really, really looks brilliant. As soon as you put a bit of shading on that, like a null shading, it's going to look spectacular. I'm going to try a few things. I want to see what plasma looks like on this. Actually, I'll tell you what. Give me a sec. Let me just squeeze a tiny bit on, because you can always test on a piece of paper what something looks like. So I'm just going to do a tiny little blotch. I'm going to get a bit of paper, and I'm just going to run a little bit of it over the top here just to see what it looks like. So I'm thinking of doing my plasma. No, maybe not, because all my other plasmas are Frostide, which I haven't brought up. I mean, it'd be a nice colour plasma, but I'm thinking it'd be a better plasma for like an Eldar or... Yeah. Nah, I won't be using that for it because it don't match. That's the only thing it just don't match. You got to go, Jam? Yeah, nice to see you, buddy. I'll get it posted off soon. I mean, I'm shooting off in 5 minutes myself anyway because I've got to pack all this up and then I got to leave the house at just after 11. Go and pick someone up and it's what, half 10 now. Right, let me pack some bits away. I'll have a little bit of a chat about a couple of competitions. So, if you're not already, Latin, Thunder, if you're not already in the Discord and you've got Discord, do me a favour, put !Discord in chat. So !Discord. Put that in chat for us. That will link you to my Discord server. Free to join. And we do little nice things like Monday Minis. So every Monday, I put a little page up, and it's all about you guys. It's how great you are. It's a celebration of your painting. So don't be nervous. There's no bullshit. There's no people slagging off your paintwork or anything. I don't stand for that. If anyone does that, I kick them out. So it's a celebration of how good your work is. So put !Discord in chat. Come and join the Discord. And then Mondays, we do Monday Minis. Also, as well, there's competitions and whatnot. We've just finished one. I'm going to start another one in a couple of weeks. So if you go into the competition section, there's one called Summer 2026 Painting Competition. That's finished. But there is a poll in there. I just want people to vote who they think is the best paint job in there. So if you could do that for me as well, that would be absolutely amazing. And let me just get rid of all these. There we go. Right, put that back. Get rid of this. Go back to this page. And the final thing is, once we hit 2,000 subscribers, so we're not far away, we're about just over 700 away, I'm going to give that away. Not that one. I'm going to give that away. I'm going to give that away. But no, thank you, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years have just joined the Discord. Thank you very much. So if you... someone's just waved you in the Discord called Tallahassee. That's me. That's why you'll see people calling me Tal in chat. That's me. So if you have any questions, you can DM me direct and stuff like that. I do work in the day, so you might not get an answer straight away. But yeah, you've got that. We're giving away once we hit 2,000 subscribers. That's unopened, and that's going anywhere in the world who wins it. So the way that you can win that is, once we hit 2,000 subscribers, anyone who has become a member, gifted a membership, done a super chat, super sticker, super thanks, anything like that of £5 or more, gets put down in this book. And if we hit 1,000, then it will increase. We currently have 123, I think it is. 125. Yeah, so we've currently hit 125. We're moving on to 126 next. Then once we hit 2,000 subs, I'm going to go down to my local hobby shop. And I'm going to ask them to pull one of these out the hat, and that person will win that thing over there. So yeah, that's all you got to do. You just got to be, you've just got to have gifted to enter into it, and then once we hit 2,000 subs, that's it. Dead easy. Right, let's have a look. How close are we now? Have we got there? Oh, we're one away. One sub away. One sub away from the magical number. One sub away. What's this? Oh, yeah. I'll read that later. One sub away. It's got to be one person watching this who's not subscribed. I'd love to see 1,300. That would be absolutely amazing. Amazing. Outstanding, I was going to say. But yeah, I'm going to shoot in a minute. I'm going to go and pick someone up. But yeah, if there's anyone before I go, have you got any questions about anything? So we do quite a lot of giveaways. We do monthly giveaways where you can win two things. If you come second in the marble race, you can win a Dark Pack Gaming t-shirt. This is Javers, who you've been speaking to in chat. So he decided what he wanted on the back, which is a phrase from, if you read it, it's a phrase from, has anyone got it? Can anyone work out what that is? Or what it's from? Let me spin it around so you can see it a bit better. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Tech ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I've watched sea beams glisten in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost, like tears in rain. Time to die. Yep, Blade Runner. There you go. That wasn't a bad impression of him as well. It was all right. Yeah, but yeah, you can have whatever you want. So there's that one, and we've now designed a second one. So when it comes to the end of the month, you can then pick which one. Oh, thank you very much, Lizardo. Is that? Oh, is that number? Is that 1,300? Is that the magical one, or was that from earlier? Oh, you legend! You absolute legend. Thank you so much, everyone. That's absolutely amazing. I really appreciate it, everyone. Thank you. Right, have a look at these. So another t-shirt idea we've got is, we go over to, not that page, this page. So I've come up with a secondary little logo, which is that. So you can have that on a t-shirt. I've split them so we can do things like that on the back. You can also have it on the side. You got the logo there as my PNG file. You can have it in that colour. Yeah, so there's a few different bits and bobs that we can do. So yeah, we've just had a little bit of a mess around and playing around with what we can do t-shirt wise and stuff like that. So second place wins that. Then first place wins whatever this voucher fund gets to. So last month it was 50. At one point we hit 200. So MX won it this month. He wanted 2 t-shirts. So he came first and second. So second place won the t-shirt. First place got the voucher. He came first and second. So he gets a t-shirt. So he's getting one that style. And he's also getting one of the new style ones. So he's just having a £30 voucher. And he's paying for the t-shirt the other way. And then we do things in chat. So if you go to Discord, there's a 2026 painting competition in there. If people could vote. So far, we've got 19 votes and there's 11 days left. So get over there. MX is back just as we're leaving. We've just been talking about you, MX. Just been saying that you want 2 of the t-shirts. One of the new ones, one of the old ones. Wilson wants one of the old ones. New ones, sorry. Grease Piece is having one. A few people in work are having them. I'm getting a new style one. I'm going to have the logo at the back and the big Dark Pack Gaming across the front. So, yeah. But I'm going to go. Thank you so very much to all you wonderful people who have subscribed. We're now only 700. We're only 700 away from being able to give out. Oh, shit, wrong one. That's an Airsoft thing. Ah. Don't know what that was. YouTube, that's just an airsoft rift on the wall. That's a toy. That's a toy. It's not a real gun. It was a toy. It was a toy. All right. Yeah, we are only 700 away now from being able to give that away. So we're right there. So thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. I'll be back on again maybe tomorrow. Definitely Sunday. And then Monday we'll do Monday Minis. I tend to stream Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, definitely. Thursday, 50-50. Friday, maybe. Saturday, maybe. So it all depends on Chaos Gamer. But thank you, everyone. It's been great. I love you all. And I will see you all Sunday. No, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Join the Discord and you'll see it'll pop up. Or hit the subscribe and it'll pop up and tell you there as well. But I love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.